Pay attention. There's a new scam going around involving Chase and Zelle, and you don't even need a Chase bank account. They will still target you. I learned about this scam from Michael Wilson of the New York Times. He writes about scams all the time, and he was this close to sending thousands of dollars to these scammers. That's how good they were. He gets an unknown call from a number, 212 area code, that matches his area code. So he's like, this could be anything. Picks up, and they say it's from Chase Bank. And he goes, I don't know. But this is how good the scammers are. They have spoofed, which means they have faked the caller ID on the number to match a Chase branch location. So if you Google the number, it's gonna come up legit, but they're not from there. They're calling from some call center and they've faked the number. So the guy tells Michael, we don't need any of your passwords or your information, none of that. But if it's all cool by you, you could talk to my supervisor. Before he transfers, starts giving him some case codes and the numbers. Anyway, transfers him and then tells Michael that, oh, you have to log into your account and now double check everything's okay. The scammers then tell him, open up Zelle, and now you have to enter in some information that will tell the system that the other account is not legit, the transfer shouldn't go through, and that's where he almost gets got. They tell him to open up Zelle, and in the amount field, put the amount that they're trying to reverse. In this case, it was $2,100. And then in the phone number or email field, they say, enter in the case number. That's when he starts getting a little, this is weird, because the case number looks like a phone number, but he still goes along with it. And when he finally gets to payment date, set it to today, and it said, what's this for? It's optional. That's when they say you have to put in this special code, which is just a bunch of gibberish numbers and letters, so that the system knows to reverse the payment. He was basically walked step by step into sending $2,100 to a scammer directly from his account. And it all happened because he was busy, it all sounded legit, he got sent to a supervisor, the phone numbers all matched, everything sounded good, except for the part where you go into Zelle and send money to a random person. Even the most experienced, well-educated, smart person will fall to scams if they're put under pressure and they're distracted and they're busy. So don't think that anyone who gets scammed is stupid. Sometimes they're just really busy or they're tired or they had a rough day and they just don't want another thing on top of it. Do a search, Chase Zelle scam. You'll see a ton of these stories. Don't become one of them. Send this to a friend who may be so busy that this could actually happen to them, just so that they can hear this story and know, all right, if this happens to me, at least this is not the scam that'll get me. If you're at all interested in getting a DIY identity theft guide to help you protect against things like this, comment theft below and I'll send it to you absolutely free. All right, follow me for more. I track this stuff all the time because I'm always trying to avoid getting scammed. And I know people who have been scammed out of hundreds of dollars. And so I would like to spread the word as much as possible. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Stay safe.